Well, good morning, seventh graders. Well, we get to have another English class each week, so that'll be kind of cool. Today we are going to talk about lesson 6.5, which is about adverb phrases and clauses. I'm pretty sure this is the last lesson in chapter 6, so we'll start talking about what we're going to do for a test too. But before we get there, we have some work to do about adverb phrases and clauses. It is on page 118 of your textbook. Okay, here's the big difference between a phrase and a clause. A clause always has a subject and a verb, and a phrase does not have a subject and a verb. Okay, so my sentence, I drink coffee on Monday mornings. On Monday mornings is a phrase. There's not a verb in there. Since it is Monday, I stopped at Caribou. Since it is Monday is a clause because it has a subject and a verb. It is. All right, so an adverb phrase. You guys, an adverb phrase is just a prepositional phrase. You are good at finding prepositional phrases. A prepositional phrase that acts like an adverb is called an adverb phrase. An adverb phrase can describe a verb, an adverb, or an adjective, like regular adverbs do, and they answer the same questions: how, when, where, why, to what extent, or under what condition. Here are some examples. My family travels in the summer. Okay, in the summer is an adverb phrase that describes travels. It tells when they travel. Last year we went to Florida. To Florida is an adverb phrase that describes went. Okay, it starts with a preposition with to. It ends with an object of a preposition with a noun, Florida. And to Florida tells where we went. We were eager for our trip. For our trip is an adverb phrase. It starts with a preposition for, it ends with the object of a preposition, trip, and for our trip describes eager. Eager is an adjective. For our trip tells like why we were eager. We arrived late in the morning. In the morning is an adverb phrase. It starts with a preposition with in. It ends with an object of a preposition, morning, and in the morning describes late, which is an adverb. All right, the second part of this lesson is about adverb clauses. Okay, a dependent clause that acts like an adverb is called an adverb phrase. Remember, a dependent clause is a group of words that has a subject and a verb, but it cannot be a whole sentence by itself. An adverb clause can describe a verb, an adverb, or an adjective, just like regular adverbs do, and it answers the same adverb questions: how, when, where, why, to what extent, or under what condition. We can tell that it's an adverb clause because it starts with a subordinate conjunction. There's a list of subordinate conjunctions on page 118. Some examples that you might want to write down are words like after, because, in order that, so that, when, wherever, and while. Here are some examples. It rained when we least expected it. When we least expected it is the adverb clause, and the adverb clause describes rained. It answers the question when. When did it rain? When we least expected it. Okay, it starts with that subordinate conjunction when. It has a subject, we, and a verb, expected. In my second example, I have, because the weather was hot, we spent a lot of time on the beach or in the water. Because the weather was hot is the adverb clause, and that adverb clause describes spent. It answers the question why. Why did we spend? Because the weather was hot. It starts with a subordinate conjunction because, it has a subject, whether, and it has a verb, was. And a reminder, adverb phrases and adverb clauses are extra. You can take an adverb phrase or an adverb clause out of a sentence, and the sentence should still make sense. Okay, for your homework, I would like for you to do lesson 6.5. It is posted in Google Classroom. I am online right now to chat with you or to video with you if you have any questions. Okay, I hope you guys are having an awesome Monday, and I will see you tomorrow.